Hey, fellow babies, welcome to the 42 Show, the only show on YouTube that starts with true advice for your life. And tonight we remind you, never stick your hand up a woman's skirt looking for a library card. It's just sound advice, you know? So, yeah, I'm actually about 90% better. I'm pretty close. So I think we can get through a show properly here. What the fuck are they wearing on their heads, dude?
Well, yeah. Well, it's so panty. The city museum attempted to record the most people wearing underwear on their heads for the 314-day, a local holiday celebrated March 14th. Yeah, just the date. In honor of the city's 314 area code. The museum aimed to beat the previous record of 270 pants on a head, which was set in Naperville in 2012. But don't worry, they're not dirty pants. The museum provided white briefs for the attempt, and a Guinness World Records adjudicator, goodness me, announced that just after 2:30 p.m. the record had officially been broken, with 355 people wearing underpants as hats.
I'm first off, I'm concerned that when we, in our effort to bring you the most up-to-date world record attempts and successes here on the 42 Show, how often they're based on underwear, because this has come up a few times.
It's either put them on or take them off.
Yeah, how many you could wear at once? I mean, strange.
Yes. Well, this is the St. Louis. So what do you expect? The museum previously earned Guinness World Records titles for the largest pencil, the longest seesaw, and the largest tennis racket.
This sounds like a real exciting town.
It also holds an unofficial record for the world's largest pair of underpants, which are on display.
Whose head did they go on?
The thing is, how can you have an unofficial record? What's that mean? It's either a record or it isn't.
Yeah, that's like, unofficially our car can do 0 to 60 in 1.3 seconds, but officially it's 3.5.
No, yeah, it can't. Yeah. Lots of children in that audience there. I'm glad to see that wearing underpants on your head is being taught to the young, because I thought it was just stupid people like me that did it.
Yeah, when you're doing the show. The kid in the Nike fluorescent, what is that, yellow, green, or whatever in the front, it looks like he's got dad's underwear on, because they really fit him big,
Yeah. And who shoved that apple in his mouth?
yeah.
Not very
Son,
nice.
don't go to the barbecue. Don't go to the barbecue.
Not in that outfit.
Yeah. So we got hey, we've actually got a member message in. Yeah. Sketch Crasher comes in and says the Shills. And that's either what, fuck the world or for the win. I can never decide what this one should be. I take it either way, so it's a double win. Thanks, Skits. Oh, I hit the button 3 times. Can't even count. But Apple can count to 27%, that is. Epic is totally going that was good, eh? Epic is going to court now to try to block this thing where Apple's trying to play along with the new EU rules for stores and subscriptions and purchases through stores and whatnot, by making it so, okay, you can click a link and it'll take you to another place where you can do your store purchase outside of Apple. But clicking that link gives us 27% anyway. I mean, it's the same fucking thing.
Brilliant.
Oh my God.
Nice going, Apple.
Yeah. That's how you comply with rules and regulations. Dear God.
I'm surprised they didn't actually make it more.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you're only allowed to do it if you have like 1 million downloads. And then once you get to 1 million downloads, they also charge you every time your app is downloaded. So it actually goes over 27%. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, it should be 127%. That would be fitting.
Well, if they were BMW, it would be just for the seats, right? Chuck your merits in the chat. Here, big alarm bells. Boom, boom, fun, super chat. Thank you, Chuck. Woohoo. Boom, boom, fun it goes. Hey, can I drag Can I drag the hearts around when I do this? Let's see. Nah, it doesn't work that way. Too bad. That'd have been funny. I could have like spelled ass in hearts or something, you know. I'm such a child. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. ARSE. What? So this ongoing struggle with the different owners of the App Store platforms trying to keep control, but obey the new open up and say rules that are coming from the EU and probably others is a real cat and mouse fight. We'll keep on it because it's just getting stupid now. I mean, come on, you're protecting a fortune worth like $1 trillion in cash alone at this point. Fucking relax. Come on.
What? Only $1 trillion?
Yeah.
We've got to get more than that.
Exactly. How are we going to have a barbecue for lunch? This is terrible. I guess they won't be able to subscribe to...
Yeah, from one ruling to another. The Pornhub has taken a stand against Texas and its age verification requirement by blocking access to its content for users with Texas IP addresses. VPN much, you guys? This move aims to protest what the site deems as an ineffective and risky law. Instead of their usual array of explicit material, visitors from Texas are now met with a statement explaining the reason behind the blockage and urging them to reach out to their representatives about the issue. That's probably not the right word you should use, really. give your local representatives a reach around.
Yeah. We're gonna reach around to the competitors in this discussion and see if we can't come to a mutual
climax. Yeah, the parent company of Pornhub, ALO or ILO, or I don't know how you spell it, or Aurealis, or whatever.
Hey, no pronouns. It's just somebody's low, all right?
Anyway, they have also extended this action to its other adult content platforms like Brazzers, YouPorn, and Men.com. Never heard of that. I've not been to that one. They argue that the current Texas law poses threats to both privacy and creative expression. Ooh, I'm not too sure how.
I don't know how privacy and pornography go together in any way. That doesn't make sense.
It is kind of funny that Pornhub are having to use like big words in all these responses, and especially when they just say "fuck off."
Somebody bought a subscription to that Thesaurus app or whatever. What do they call it?
The ALO suggests a device-based verification system as a more viable solution, and probably not one of those devices you stick up your bum that vibrates. But the users input their age directly into their phone's operating system. Does that exist? Can you do that?
I don't know.
No, I'm not even.
It's probably one of the things I turned off because it sounds creepy. I mean, it's just, what the fuck?
Yeah, maybe it's just like instead of using
lubrication.
Well, instead of opening up your phone with your face, you have to like lay your cock across it, just to prove.
Yeah. Please put red eye here. It's just
but Texas joins a list of states, including Montana, North Carolina, and Virginia, because Virginia doesn't want to get penetrated.
It sounds like a John Denver tour. It's just like.
Yeah, where all similar laws have led to restrictions on adult content platforms. Texas has even taken legal action, alleging violation of the age verification law and seeking significant fines. They're really checking with using underage children. So press yes, I am over 18 button. There, we got you, Pornhub. But Pornhub argues that demanding ID verification for every site visit poses risks to minors and user privacy, pushing them towards platforms that may not comply with such laws.
The only reason it could pose a risk is because they know their own internal security is so crappy. It's just going to get grabbed for sure by hackers. I mean, isn't that just...
Yeah, they just don't want the kids going to dark and seedy. You don't want to go to somewhere dark and seedy. No, they come to our nice clean porn site.
I'd like to take this moment to let you all know that we do have a new service. It is a monthly service, and it's our own virtual porn hub being held on a private Plex server for all those in Texas. Let me know. The fees aren't too bad.
Yeah, but it is just me and Dick. You don't.
It's still porn.
Yeah, I've got my
careful
pants
what
on
you
my
wish for, motherfucker.
It's so strange. It's so strange that pornography is just like got stuck into this like whole legal battle. It's just porn.
Yeah, the right to buffer is now, going to the Supreme Court. We got Idle 8 for a $10 super chat. $10 to the Boom Boom Fund. Go get them Ruskies. Oh, love it. Thank you very much there, Idle 8. And we also had Demetrius Ziganovas. God damn it. I usually say that so easily, and now I'm screwing it up. Mordor was advancing, but there were some who resisted. And that's a $10 direct donation in as well. So thanks, everybody. Big thanks. Boom Boom Fund is looking good. Where the hell were we? Oh, yeah, right. Knee deep in filth.
So back to you then.
Yeah. Oh, now I have to find one about the government. So here's what I thought you'd like there, Dunk. South by Southwest, tech convention, show off your wares thing. The audience went crazy, loudly booing at the festival videos touting the virtues of AI.
I saw this.
Yeah, and it goes on to read how a whole bunch of the people watching were like actors and writers and stuff that were like recently on strike. And here's these idiots standing up showing all this fake video AI crap, and the whole crowd turns on them. I love it. That's hilarious. I mean, I was a professional creative person for years in my life, so I love this response. I get it,
Yeah, the AI, creative AI is getting. I mean, there's been such incredible bounties past few weeks. Things are just moving so quickly.
Oh yeah,
it's incredible. But is it any good? Not really.
Well, the that one where it was decent at making those videos by prompts. They're saying that one is getting ready to be put to the public for fall. Right, coming up.
Actually, that was I think that was the CEO of OpenAI said that. Though apparently in another video, you got the actual people who are actually doing it and said, "Oh no, it's not going to happen." Not as far as they're concerned. The CEO is going, "Yes, it's going to be in the next couple of months," and they're saying, "No, it fucking isn't."
Yeah, that's like the guys who did the Cybertruck after Musk's big reveal. Bulletproof? Oh fuck.
Well, it's not even scratch proof yet. Or rust proof.
Yeah, exactly.
there is talking about that. There is actually a video. I haven't seen it, but there's a guy shooting a Tesla with a 50 caliber to see just how bulletproof it is.
Oh, and I'm sure it's not very.
That's not going to go well.
Yeah, and then there's going to be poor drunk rednecks doing this to their DeLoreans, going, "Yeah, me too." Don't do that to your DeLorean. I mean, under that beautiful body and skin, it is a horrific piece of garbage, but it doesn't deserve to be shot.
It might start better.
It's probably more reliable.
But yeah, so from one AI story to another, because your next interaction with your doctor might have a touch of artificial intelligence. New AI tools are assisting doctors in communicating with patients, from drafting messages to taking notes during appointments. Already, thousands of doctors across various specialities are embracing these innovations. Apparently, it ensures that no crucial details are missed and improves patient care. Well, yeah, I mean, that's a good idea to actually take notes because I mean, with my wife in hospital, it's like I said, just record, just switch on your mic and just record everything, because they always turn around and say something completely different after you talk to them.
Yeah. Should I? Oh, I'll do it.
And now for something completely different.
It's too good a spot not to.
Oh, I'm not finished yet.
I know, but with what? Yeah, I know. We need it in the window, so then it's not a stinger, a transition. Yeah. It's anyway.
Anyway, so while some healthcare systems openly disclose their use of AI tools, others may not. Patients may find themselves receiving messages or notes that seem remarkably human and yet are AI generated. So transparency becomes paramount in ensuring patient trust, and patient feedback is crucial in refining these tools, as they occasionally misinterpret or fabricate responses. That's not good.
Yeah.
Just make shit up.
Yeah.
Like doctors do.
Yeah. What if it has a hallucination? Well, you're pregnant, but I'm a 47-year-old man.
Well, or amputate your leg then.
Is anybody else feeling the whole what's the god? What are their names? And you may find yourself talking to an AI doctor. David Byrne. What are they called?
Siggy Bob's band.
Damn it. Anyway,
musical people. But anyway, despite these challenges, AI
Talking
heads. AI holds promise in enhancing patient care by relieving doctors of administration tasks. They can focus more on their patients, or more likely play an extra round of golf.
Yeah. You know what they'll be exercising is the extra trunk space they have in their new BMW.
Don't trust these buggers. Oh, dear God. Yeah.
I mean, if we get to a point where AI in triage steps and whatnot, you get to the hospital and some person asks you what's wrong. They shuffle you over to another place where that person asks you in more detailed questions what's wrong. They shuffle you somewhere else, and then finally somebody that actually has an education looks at you and deals with you. If the AI person could get us around some of that and whatnot, that might be okay. But I don't want an AI physician at this moment. Not when AIs are, freaking out and telling racist jokes and shit at this point still. Like, no.
I'd like that, doctor. See, it is interesting because, like I said, I will go on and on and on about it. The troubles we have with hospitals, when you go and see triage. When you go and see a triage, half the time I'm coming in, I've got all these pains and I've got this situation. And they'll put on their little notes, got a bit of a tummy ache.
Yeah.
No, that's not what it is. So an AI will probably be actually better than a human in cases
because
like
when
this.
you say stabbing pains that feels like it's going through my stomach, through the liver, and out the other side of my body, somebody might actually listen instead of just going, "Oh, fuck, another whiner,"
Yeah, basically. So it could be good. It could be good. I don't know. We shall see. Yeah. It's too late now. It started.
That's
the
right.
ball is rolling.
Yeah, we already let the cat out of the bag. That cat, man, he's got a lot of jobs.
Not allowed cats in hospitals.
Well, it's all the fur. It's terrible. So here's one I was really looking forward to bringing up today on the show. The EU is moving towards using $27 billion in profit from the frozen Russian assets for Ukraine. Now, the frozen Russian assets are massive, and I think they should be released because, well, fuck Russia. But at least the profit, the interest and whatnot from holding this money has been saved and stored away I think it should have already been used to get shells because we know what's really going on. But this is good because this isn't 300 million, 800 million. This is 27 billion.
Yeah,
you can get shit done with that kind of fucking money.
Yeah, when they say they're going to release it, it is going to be interesting to see what they actually use it for.
They're not so far. They haven't agreed to release it, but talks are commencing, and it looks like it's gathering a lot of steam. This is how I'm, reading it, right?
Yeah, we released the funds and decided to have a jolly good old party. Thanks, thanks, Russia.
Yeah, exactly, right. But to me, it only seems right. If we're going to do all this sanctions and all this political yada yada and blah, blah, blah and whatnot, and you've got governments chucking shit like money wise. I mean, the Americans have put huge money on the line throughout this, right? It sucks that there's a stall on it right now, but I'm not going to let that take away from the fact that 3 months ago, I was like, wow, the Americans, that's amazing what you've done so far, right? So, but 27 billion. I mean, if they're moving to make this happen, fucking move faster.
Who's holding all this money? Is it like in some?
They asked me,
bank
but
account. It's just resting in my account. It's just resting.
Yeah, no, they asked me, but my crawl space is only so big. It would have had to have been in $1,000 bills. It was a mess, right? I was like, guys, come on, figure it out.
It's just in some building society account owned by an 18-year-old kid. Just put it on your account. Don't worry about it.
Y'all should vote me to power because I'd get around this stuff real quick. And weed would be legal everywhere. So. Just a thought.
Yeah.
What
would you do with 27 billion?
I would give it to them. What I would do is vote me into power. I'll take all this stupid money thing and just, stuff it under the rug and get it all sent over there. I'll legalize marijuana and I'll cut some of the taxes down on alcohol and then I'll bow out and we can have another election. Just get a couple things done. I don't see a problem.
I think what you should do when you do get the money, because I know this is going to happen now. When you do get the money, you should just do an anonymous donation to Rick the Ukrainian.
Yeah. Here's $27 billion. And that'd be hilarious, man. That'd be the best moment ever.
And we go, right, I'm retiring. See ya. Bye.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That'd be one hell of a super chat.
Yeah, he'd have to buy Zelensky a new hat and go deliver it personally.
Underpants.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to see what happens when a car gets a new hat?
Oh, yes. Yeah, because in Mexico City, you'll like this story. In Mexico City, a striking piece of art has captured attention with a colossal stone head perched atop a crushed Tesla car. But this isn't the aftermath of a bizarre accident. It's a deliberate creation aimed at provoking Elon Musk, and it's an art piece. Chavis Marmol, a 42-year-old sculptor with a penchant for bicycles and a disdain for car ownership, decided on dropping a 9-ton carving.
Who wrote that?
What?
Disdain for car ownership.
Yeah, that's what he says. He's got disdain, but he's got a stain on his underpants. You throw me now. Anyway, he dropped a 9-ton carving reminiscent of an ancient Olmec civilization onto a blue Tesla 3 using cranes, or the birds, or the big metally things. But in a video, the momentous event unfolds as a massive stone descends, gradually crushing the car's roof, though not before its batteries were removed. I like how it says that, not before the batteries were removed. It's like, was it being lowered? And people were like trying to pull out the batteries as it was being lowered. Yeah. Quick, get the batteries out!
I had it burned for 1,000 days.
you were looking for the video, weren't you?
Yeah, I got pissed because I wanted to see it.
Yeah. Oh, we'll find it for you later. But from the mole, this was a message to Musk. Look what I thought to your lousy car with this wonderful head. This is bigger than you and the rampant technologies.
I can translate that. It's walk like a Toltec.
Well, apparently, unable to purchase a new car, they relied on a generous donator to supply the vehicle. Yeah.
Was
Hey,
it
can I borrow-
Elon?
Yeah, can I borrow your car for the weekend? Yeah, no problem. Yeah. No scratches.
Yeah, it's a rental.
Oh dear!
Oh, that's funny, man.
It says we wanted to preserve the magic and mystery, and hoping that to provoke prompt, thought-provoking conversations about the significance of the artwork. So, if you like, here's your moment, Dick, to bring your thought-provoking conversations about the significance of the artwork now.
Okay, as Doug DeMuro just recently said in a review of the new Tesla Model 3, the revamp of it, it is the most boring car he has ever reviewed. And I think that's easier than dropping shit on it, to be honest. But I like what this guy's got done. I do approve.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a much harsher review.
Yeah, it has a little bit more hit to it. Let's see here. So this was so screwed up. I normally do more techie things and right to repair and all that kind of shit on the show and whatnot.
Sorry, I'm still giggling to myself. I'm just thinking that's the only way you can get head in a Tesla. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Carry on.
Oh, that's funny, man. But this is just too screwed up, and I couldn't believe I read it. One of our research mod team there dropped this into our thing. I don't remember who it was, sorry. But a woman had the dude show up to do some drywall work in her apartment or townhouse, whatever. She had the maintenance people over to do some work. She comes home, and they had drywalled her cat into the wall. Yeah.
Excellent.
They drywalled Putty-Tat into the wall, man. That ain't right, So she called the 911 number for the maintenance people and nobody answered because, well, that's renter's world in the modern day. And so she called 911 and the person on the phone was like, well, I mean, we could send somebody over, but they're going to bill you because it's not really an emergency thing. Just kick a hole in the wall and tell them to deal with it, right? And so she did. And she got her pussy back. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, they literally drywalled a cat in the wall. How the fuck do you accomplish that? How can anyone be that useless?
It must have just fallen asleep and found a nice little cozy spot in between the studding.
Yeah, here we go. Look at this. They're trying to coax the cat out of the wall. Here, come on. Look at the size of the hole you dug. You're not much smarter than the people who put her there, to be honest.
Oh.
There they go. Yeah, see, kitty's free. Ain't that screwed up, man? The hell? I'd invited them over for coffee and just to say, hey, that was really funny and all. You guys should come over and we'll have a beer. Get them in the backyard. I'd beat the shit out of them.
Yeah,
just
absolutely throw the cat.
Totally.
At their face.
Yeah, just cave skulls in with a barbecue. I'd have been furious. Just saying, That's like I want somebody to invent a head cuber. So when somebody really pisses me off, I can just put them in it and go, and then they'll have a fucking cubed head for the rest of their lives. And everybody will know you must have been a real idiot to earn that.
Or just drop a massive stone head on them.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know if I can take your next one. Can we skip to the next one? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
Move on.
So what do you think these are?
Yeah, because you might not like this one much better. A man in Thailand found himself in a rather uncomfortable predicament after attempting to squeeze not one, not two, but 11 penis rings onto his little cock. Things took quite the turn for the worse because his poor manhood swelled like a balloon, turning an alarming shade of bruised purple before he blacked out entirely. Rushed to hospital in Bangkok. The man's explanation left doctors scratching their heads in disbelief. But the thing is, if he's been rushed to hospital and he's blacked out, somebody must have found him.
It was probably the chick waiting for the ribbed action that was about to go down.
I've just come in for my shower curtain rings. Where are they all gone? Hey, have you got them? Oh,
Yeah. She called and she said, look, I've already been paid. So, I'll just leave the door open for you to pick them up.
But surgeons had to delicately cut away the rings to relieve the pressure. But his manhood was so swollen that even this proved to be a challenge. So you have to ask yourself, what inspired this rather ambitious experiment? Because apparently these rings are typically used to spice up solo adventures, and we don't mean like solo sailing around the Atlantic or going up Mount Everest.
Is your connection buffering? Yeah.
So I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that. So
why would you wrap that shit around your thing if you were just going to play Strokesy Daisy? Like, wouldn't that just be even rougher on your digits?
I don't know.
It just seems all kinds of wrong to me. Yeah. What if the guy has like rings on his hand and it's just thrum, 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 thrum. It's like the guy next door is like, are you doing fucking laundry by hand in there? What's going on?
It's like playing the washboard.
Somebody comes in on a juice jug.
Now, if you think that's strange, because over in South Africa, another bloke got a bit carried away and decided to slip his wedding ring onto his cock. That's got so many questions there. The surgeon struggled 3 times to remove the ring. It took some clever injections and a lot of patience. And when I say patience, I mean patience, not patience.
I'm just gonna say, ladies, grab any dude that's beside you right now and hold up their hand and look at a finger. I mean, that's just not gonna. How do you think you're gonna fit that shit in a ring?
Maybe he's got massive fingers.
Or tiny little prick.
Well, or maybe somewhere in between. I suppose if you got a little button one, you could probably slip it on before you get all, endowed. But that's not...
To be hung like a light switch. Fuck.
So, But if you want to, share your experiences about slipping things over your cock, please put them into the comments later.
If you want to share your experiences with slipping things over your sausage, please feel free to leave our Discord. Don't you dare.
Yes. You go to fight the flat cock.
So, now, this isn't the funniest story, to say the least. But I did want to get it in before the show was over, because to me, every legal sense of the word and term and the situation and so on, this is a turning point like I've not seen before in these situations. So that Michigan school shooter who just, pled guilty and stuff, his father is now convicted in the manslaughter deaths of those same victims. It's not just because he's dad. It goes on because he was not exactly a nice dad, like, tough it up, suck it up, blah, blah, and has been proven in court to have ignored clear evidence that the child was seriously unbalanced and not well, and then gave him access to a semi-automatic handgun as well.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but the father is now convicted of manslaughter as well. So this is a turn that's starting to put a little bit more liability on the parents. Sorry, not in all cases, don't get me wrong, because you can't always control your kids. But in times like this, when it can be shown that the parent was just a neglectful asshole, you got some blame here, dude. Right? So this is interesting.
Yeah, you certainly don't go, oh, you know, my son's got some problems. I know. I'll get him a machine gun. Yeah, that will teach him some responsibility.
Yeah, you're crazier than a fucking shitbag there, kid. I might as well make you an instrument of death. You know, it's just not a good thing, right?
No.
You know. So, yeah, I don't know how that's going to play out because there's going to be appeals and this is not going to be simple. But it'll be interesting to see how it finally ends. I think he'll stay guilty myself.
Yeah. Yeah, damage has been done.
Yeah, agreed. So, Michael Jackson, this is not, but we got time to squirt him in.
Thought we had enough of that.
Yeah.
China's Unitree has unleashed the Unitree H1 Evolution version 3.0, the fastest humanoid robot on the planet. Zooming along at a brisk 7 miles an hour, this robot has been strutting its stuff in a video, from running and jumping to climbing stairs and even busting a move on the dance floor. Equipped with cameras and LiDAR sensors, it's constantly scanning its environment, ensuring it stays on course no matter what the obstacles come its way. However, you do notice that it does have kind of like a funny little walk, like it's pooed its pants.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's trying to keep that package from leaking down the leg, you know?
Is this what it's going to be like, you know, in the future?
Yeah, let me go back there. You know, see? It's like, oh, God, I got to get to the toilet, man. It's going to blow.
do you think that film? What is it? The one with Will Smith you hate?
Most of his.
I Robot.
Oh yeah.
You know, and you got cities full of robots running around. Do you think they're just going to end up doing like this flash mob thing where they just like start dancing in the street?
Yeah. Well, that's the actual secret to it, right? Asimov never told the public this, but secretly, all robots are programmed to stop and dance whenever they hear the Bee Gees. So that's your secret way out, right?
It's the fourth law of robotics.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's nice he's got a little pet dog, though. Look at that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
The second robot story this week.
Yeah, so staying alive. It looks like we're out of here. Big thanks in the credits and everything. Lord Thunder and Jesus, I made it. I think I'm back. Good. What do you think, dude? Let's hit the credits button.
Okie dokie.
Good night, fellow babies. We got the after show. What am I talking about? It's in like 2 fucking minutes or something. There's a redirect at the end of the show, and then we'll tell you about secret Shills stuff that you can only learn over there. So get to the after show.
And when he says 2 fucking minutes, he doesn't. That's not the amount of time it takes.
Yeah, it's like times 4, right? Shills time. We do our own orbit, so time doesn't work the same way. Okay, yeah. Credits in the thanks and thanks in the credits. Boom. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming and joining us. And huge thanks to our team who literally do like everything that doesn't happen on the microphone around here. We got CF Beauty who runs the teams for us, BME, Shayna Caldwell, Crazy Cat, PJ CNET, Skits Crasher, and NA. And head to the after show. Redirect coming right up.
And thanks everybody for all your super chats, your donations, all those lovely big piles of cash you send us. I know it's not quite 27 billion, but we'll get there eventually. Don't forget to like the show, hit the like on the way out. I better do that right now. So just do it, go bing, like,
I never do.
And you hate that, that's why. And you should give it a thumbs down. And don't forget to share it, stamp it on the side of a robot that's walking on the street. And so, it's Shills. Come and see the Shills. So we'll see you in the after show, and see you then. Talk more shit.
See you real fast, like in a couple of minutes or 7 or 9. Do the math. I don't know.
Stay extremely silly.